The next German word is das Ferienhaus. Pronunciation, das Ferienhaus. Meaning in English, holiday home, vacation house. How to remember this word? Ferien means holidays, and Haus means house. So Ferienhaus is the house you use for your holidays. Example sentence: Wir mieten im Sommer ein Ferienhaus am Meer. English translation: In summer, we rent a holiday home by the sea. The next German word is die Hütte. Pronunciation, die Hütte. Meaning in English, hut, cabin, simple, small house. How to remember this word? Think of a small wooden house in the mountains. That cozy little house is a Hütte. Example sentence: Wir übernachten in einer kleinen Hütte in den Bergen. English translation: We spend the night in a small hut in the mountains. The next German word is die Badewanne. Pronunciation, die Badewanne. Meaning in English, bathtub. How to remember this word? Baden means to bathe. Wanne means tub. So Badewanne is literally the tub where you take a bath. Example sentence: Das Hotelzimmer hat eine große Badewanne. English translation: The hotel room has a big bathtub. The next German phrase is im Freien übernachten. Pronunciation, im Freien übernachten. Meaning in English, to sleep outdoors, to spend the night outside. How to remember this phrase? Frei means free or open. Im Freien is the open air. Übernachten means to stay somewhere for the night. Example sentence: Wir möchten einmal im Freien übernachten und die Sterne sehen. English translation: We would like to sleep outdoors once and see the stars. The next German word is zelten. Pronunciation, Zelt, ten. Meaning in English, to camp in a tent. How to remember this verb? Zelt means tent. Zelten is the activity, staying and sleeping in a tent on holiday. Example sentence: Am Wochenende zelten wir mit Freunden am See. English translation: At the weekend we camp with friends at the lake. The next German word is aufbauen. Pronunciation, aufbauen. Meaning in English, to build up, to set up, for example, a tent. How to remember this verb? Bauen means to build. Auf means up. So aufbauen is to build something up, to put it together. Example sentence: Wir bauen zuerst das Zelt auf und dann kochen wir. English translation: First we set up the tent and then we cook. The next German words are der Ausblick and die Aussicht. Pronunciation, der Ausblick, die Aussicht. Meaning in English, view, outlook, scenery. How to remember these words? Blick means look, Sicht means sight, Aus means out, so both words describe what you see when you look out. Example sentence: Die Aussicht vom Ferienhaus auf das Meer ist herrlich. English translation: The view from the holiday home of the sea is wonderful. The next German word is herrlich. Pronunciation, herrlich. Meaning in English, wonderful, gorgeous, delightful. How to remember this word? Think of a hare, a lord or gentleman, enjoying something very beautiful. Herrlich is something so nice it feels royal. Example sentence: Das Wetter ist heute einfach herrlich. English translation: The weather today is simply wonderful. The next German word is schick. Pronunciation, schick. Meaning in English, stylish, chic, smartly dressed. How to remember this word? Chic looks like the word chic. Use it for clothes, restaurants, or hotels that look elegant. Example sentence: Das ist ein sehr schickes Hotel am Strand. English translation: That is a very stylish hotel by the beach. The next German word is der Aufenthalt. Pronunciation, der Aufenthalt. Meaning in English, stay, the time you spend in a place. How to remember this word? Halten means to hold or stop. Aufenthalt is the period where you stop and stay somewhere. Example sentence: Unser Aufenthalt im Ferienhaus war sehr entspannend. English translation: Our stay in the holiday home was very relaxing. The next German phrase is vorbei sein. Pronunciation, vorbei sein. Meaning in English, to be over, to be finished. How to remember this phrase? Vorbei means past. When something is vorbei, it is in the past. It is over. Example sentence: Der Aufenthalt im Ferienhaus ist viel zu schnell vorbei. English translation:
The stay in the holiday home is over far too quickly.